Hello everybody, thank you so much for coming back. As always, my name is Peter Boland, and today we are going to be talking about doing the $1 million janitorial math and how to get there the fastest. Okay, so this right here is probably one of the most important things I can tell anybody to do. So I'll look at the math of what it's going to take to get to a $7 million company this year, what it's going to take to get to a $13 million company. If I wanted to go crazy, what would it take for me to do a $50 million company within 1 year? And I play with the numbers and the math, and I start like really looking at, okay, if I wanted to do a $50 million company, man, how many people would I have to have? How many managers would I have to have? How much money would I have to have in order to push the ball there? Okay, it gets me excited. So today, I actually want to go over with you guys on how to do the $1 million math. And to be honest, it doesn't have to be the $1 million math. You can do a $40 million, $100 million, 500,000. It doesn't matter. This is going to give you some clarity on what needs to happen. Okay, so let's say you wanted to do $1 million. Everything we're going to do is based over 12 months. If you wanted to get to $1 million worth of contracts, you need to first figure out what your average sale is. So what an average sale is if you took all your contracts, you had $10,000 in contracts and each was $1,000, your average sale would be $1,000 because you divide them by, okay? So our average sale right here is $925. Where did I get that number? I actually got that number from our dashboard. So I took all of the contracts we had, divided it by how much we do in billing a month, and I got our average sale. So our average sale is $925. That's what the average contract is. Some is $285, some are, $3 grand a month, but the average comes to that. And I take that number and also divide it by 12. So 12 months is gonna tell me how many contracts I have to get, because each contract you're gonna bill monthly for. So you go $1,000 divided by 925 divided by 12 equals 90 deals. You need to get to 90 deals in order to do $1 million a year in sales. So the question really becomes, how quickly can you get to $1 million? The next thing you have to track now is how many calls or door knocks you do. You need to track how many appointments and site walkthroughs. You need to track how many no-shows they are. So if I go to show up to a walkthrough and they're like, oh yeah, guy's not here, we're not interested anymore. How many no-shows, how many deals I closed, how many deals I lost, and then you need to track how long it takes. If you need 90 and you have figured out that in 150 phone calls or door knocks, you get 3 appointments, and out of those 3 appointments, all right, 2 of them actually show up. And out of these 2, you close 20%. So that means for every 150 knocks, you are going to get 0.4 of a deal. I know you can't get 0.4 of a deal, but that's what it works out to. So let's say you're doing 150 knocks, you had 3 appointments, 2 of them actually showed up to it where you delivered price, and out of that, 0.4 of them decided to close. So you would go 90 times 0.4, divided by 0.4, times that by 90 again, you would have to do 20,250 door knocks or phone calls. That's what you would need to do in order to get to 90 deals. So the question is, how long is 20,000 gonna take you? Okay, let's say you're doing 75 a day. It is gonna take you 270 days in order for you to get to 90 contracts. That's not bad, but that's you working 12 hours a day, every single day for 270 days. The key is, if you brought in 3 employees, it would only take you 100 days to do. So the question is, how quickly do you want to get there? The numbers are going to tell you, because if you don't do the numbers, here's what's going to happen. You're going to show up, you're going to do 75 knocks, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't even get 3 appointments. I suck, this doesn't work, it's not going to happen. Well, yeah, it's because you only did 75. You didn't do the other 75, which is to get you to your 150. You need to really look at this stuff and understand it, because you have to identify what the small wins are. if you look at everything on such a grand scale, it almost feels impossible to get there. But if you look at it like, man, I just got to knock on 75 people's doors or make 75 cold calls every single day, and then I'm going to get there. And I just need to make sure at the end of the week, my appointments line up and match. And if they don't, I need to go back and find out why, correct it, and then go back at it again. So today I really wanted to go over the math for you. If you have not done the math of what your targets or what your goals are or what it's going to take to get you there, you have to. You have to always take a big goal and chunk it down to daily actions. Because if you have a big goal and you don't have daily actions, you're never going to get there. You're never just going to fluke into it. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. As always, if you do need our help in any way at all, please email admin@mastersjanitorialacademy.com and we will be there to support you. Thank you guys so much and have a great day.